Hi, this is Corey Caldwell, one of the employee owners here at HPC, and this is HPC Coffee Chat. With me today is one of my HPC fellow employee owners, Mark Hill. He's the tooling engineer in the white value stream. How are you doing today, Mark? Got your coffee?
Good, Corey. Thank you very much. Actually, yes, I on my way back from lunch, I stopped and grabbed my favorite Starbucks, so I'm enjoying that
Perfect. All day long, right?
every day.
Thanks so much for joining me. It's April 22nd. We're still dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, and this is the fifth week of working from home for HPC employee owners who are able to do so. HBC is an essential business, and we have customers in industries including agriculture, transportation, and life safety. And while many of us can work remotely, the HPC owners who produce the actual product obviously aren't able to work from home and must be present at the plant. HPC is committed to providing the safest possible working environment to help ensure the health and safety of not only our employee owners, but their families as well. In addition to adhering to the CDC guidelines on social distancing, hygiene, sanitation, etc., HPC employees have actually taken it upon themselves to go a step further with providing additional 3D printed protective gear for any HPC employee owner who requests it. Mark is one of the employee owners who has spearheaded this project. How did this come about, Mark?
Well, this obviously all started with the whole shortage of regular protective masks during this whole pandemic, and people have been trying to figure out homemade ways of trying to get around that or make their own masks. And from looking online, I was looking on what other people have done so that we can see what maybe we could do. And I actually found online a couple people making 3D printed masks. And this is from my many Facebook groups that I'm a part of 3D printing that I saw a couple of these come across. And I thought, that's a really good idea. Like, that'd be really simple to do, and we can even do that. So I downloaded a file and tested it out, and I thought it was pretty good. But there's a couple things that I thought that I could change or do, I think, a little bit better. So I made my own model off of that file, and then I kind of did some tweaks and changes to it, and we have the mask that I'm going to be giving out to everybody here now today. So what it really does is it allows you to have a reusable mask that can strap around your ears and be very light and comfortable enough that you can wear all day long and still be able to wash it, reuse it, and put in new filters throughout the day as you so desire. So it's printed out of either a PLA or a PETG material. So both of these are food safe, human safe for contact. We use them for water bottles and other food related equipment, all across the country in manufacturing. So it's a good material for that, and you can easily wash this in water and with soap and water. So if there's any possible chance that you think there might be something on this, you can wash it off, let it dry, and it's going to be safe. And the filter inside is actually made out of a couple layers of cotton fabric. So just a simple 2-inch by 6-inch strip of cotton cloth is wrapped around and insert about 2 or 3 times. So you get about 4 to 6 layers of fabric between your mouth and the outside air. So that really helps not only not breathe anything in the air, but it also helps that if you do cough or are sick, it kind of helps any particulate not get out and go around the environment. So it helps both ways.
Awesome, awesome. And then you weren't the only one who was printing these masks, right? We had some other employee owners that were helping out with that as well.
Yes, absolutely. We have the couple of people here who have 3D printers were gracious enough to bring them in and produce these masks along with my printer that we have here. So we had Glenn, White Cotton, Baba Serrano, Manny Escobar, and Robert Sandine.
Awesome, awesome. And then on our update yesterday from Tim, I heard that this is expanded even further into face guards.
Yeah, so that's another thing that we're looking at making, and we have made right now. I actually have 10 with me. They're polycarbonate face shields. So this is another thing that I found online of a design made by Prusa Research, which is actually the 3D printer company that mine is from. And I love what they do, and they have really good 3D printers. So they came out with this design for a face shield, and it looked phenomenal. So I thought, hell yeah, we need some of those. So it's basically a very thin sheet of polycarbonate with a 3D printed headband and an elastic strap on the back of it. So you can easily print these out in a couple hours and put the polycarbonate through a 3-hole punch so it fits into a couple tabs on the top of the headband. So it's very comfortable and it works very well.
Very cool. Very cool. And then when we were talking a little earlier, you had mentioned that now we're actually going to be printing to possibly give some away in addition to just for our employee owners.
Yes, absolutely. We've actually been contacted already by a couple outside people and even a customer or two asking if they can get a couple masks, and we've put them on our list of people to produce masks for, and we're going to be shipping those out later this week just to give them a couple to try out and see if they want some more. But yeah, we're gathering a list of everyone, our employee owners and their family who might want or need a mask. They can let us know how many they need, and we're gonna crank those out and hand them out to everybody.
That's just excellent. That's just so cool. I love the whole story of it is so neat to me, you know.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and yeah, I love 3D printing, and all of this can really only be possible with 3D printing technology of the instant prototype and the instant manufacturing that this allows you is just phenomenal. And I think we're going to see a huge rise in 3D printing during and even after all this is over. So I'm very excited about that.
I think you're right. I think the efficiency of the printing is something that's just phenomenal and pretty much unseen and is just going to be so helpful in this situation. And I'm sure, obviously in the future as well. So,
Oh, absolutely.
well, thank you so much for joining me today, Mark. I really, really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been good to talk to you.
All
Thanks so much, Mark. And thank
right.
you
Thank
so
you,
much to
Corey.
all of you listening. Stay safe and healthy out there. This is Corey Caldwell, HPC employee owner, signing off.